Providing working equids with adequate and appropriate food and water is crucial to their overall welfare. It's critical that these animals have access to not only an adequate amount of food and water, but also the right types of food that will meet their specific nutritional requirements. This video will cover the OIE's recommendations on feeding and the provision of water for working equids. Article 7.12.6 in the OIE International Standards. The type and quantity of food and water needed by any individual horse, donkey or mule will depend on a range of factors, and owners should tailor their animal's diet as necessary. Equids are natural grazers that eat small quantities but eat often. Their natural diet is mainly grasses, which have a high roughage content. Horses in particular should be fed frequently, with a predominantly fiber-based diet, grass, hay, or a suitable and safe alternative, in order to mimic their natural feeding pattern as closely as possible. Energy, fiber, protein, mineral, including trace minerals, and vitamin contents must all be considered in determining an appropriate diet for working equids. The balance, safety, digestibility, and availability of feed play a major role in determining the power of the animals, their growth and overall productivity, and their health and welfare. Working equids should be provided with access to an appropriate quantity of balanced and safe feed, of adequate quality to meet their specific physiological and working needs. In the case of feed shortages, the animal handler should ensure that the period of reduced feeding is as short as possible, and that mitigation strategies are implemented if welfare and health are at risk of being compromised. If supplementary feed is not available, steps should be taken to avoid starvation, including the slaughter, sale, or relocation of the animals or humane killing. Owners and handlers should allow working equids to forage whenever possible, and provide an adequate number of working breaks to allow the animals to eat. Long fiber forage is important for digestion. Cut green forage should be provided when grazing is not possible. Dry, long fiber forage should be provided when adequate green forage is not available. Inadequate diets and feeding systems may contribute to disease, stress, discomfort, or to abnormal behavior in working equids and should be avoided. Handlers should be aware of the animal's nutritional needs and consult an expert for advice on ration formulation and feeding programs when needed. Water is the most important nutrient for the welfare of working equids. Working equids need regular and adequate access to palatable, safe water that meets their physiological and work requirements. Outcome-based measurables for the feeding and water provision of working equids include behavior, morbidity, mortality, body condition and physical appearance, and fitness to work. More information on these criteria can be found in the OIE International Standards.